Do you ever get that nagging feeling you've forgotten something? Just had it back there. Here's something that's like a protest song, but without a melody. Are we good to go? It's called I Protest. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. I'd like to see a world that's changing for the best, and when it doesn't, I protest. I've tried to make connections. I've joined LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. I've sat with them for hours to prove that I'm no quitter. But I've lost the muscles in my legs. I'm bulging at the belly, because all this social media is just more watching telly. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. The way the world is heading, well, I'm just not that impressed. In return, I protest. Are we meant to be this passive, waddling and obscene, vestigial legs and short fat arms from sitting at a screen? It's cyberspace for kids these days. That's where they go to meet. In my day, it was simpler. You just played out in the street. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. In information overload, I'm losing all my zest. Unplugging, I protest. And I'm phoning up the bank and get 7 different choices. Each option has a further 5, all said by robot voices. But one director's bonus, and using that alone, could hire loads of jobless people to answer the bloody phone. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. If this is tireless progress, then perhaps it needs a rest. I'm just saying, I protest. And thank God, Mr. Cameron, you can't touch the Scottish health, because it's nice to get a doctor independent of your wealth. And no wonder all you Tories think these changes super. You know they won't affect you because you're all signed up for Bupa. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. I'm not just for tradition, but a national health is best. Mess it up and I protest. And why do politicians do this and this and this? Do they think we're stupid? Are we trying to take the piss? We all know you're media trained to look honest and sincerer, but the fact you have to act it out just makes that absence clearer. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. It's hard to back a system where all trust is going west. Honest, I protest. And I hear that Dave and Barack have a strategy and plan. They might be up for starting war down in old Iran. But lads, think Iraq, Afghanistan, drink from history's cup. Takes years to build a nation and just hours to fuck it up. I protest. I'm just a guy in his underpants and vest. But at least I'm in a nation where voicing my unrest doesn't get me imprisoned or beaten up. No tanks roll down my street. My civil liberties aren't suspended, and I don't get tortured or buried in an unmarked grave. So that kind of puts my protest into context, really. Thank you very much.